Hey, what's up guys, this is Tyler, and in this video I'm going to unbox and review the Lenovo X3 Lite, also known as the K4 Note, so let's start the video. As the name indicates, this is a light version of the more expensive X3, but as you see in this list, the specifications are still very nice. This could possibly be one of the best middle class phones out right now. So first the unboxing, and it comes in a very compact and discreet white box. On the back you see a lot in Chinese, and it's because this phone was originally made for the Chinese market. On the side sticker we also see that it indicates that it comes with only 16 GB storage, but fortunately it also supports a microSD card plus 2 SIM cards at the same time, so it's not a problem at all. And this also helps to keep the price on this model very low. So now let's have a look inside, and we find the phone, and I picked the white model because only on this fingerprints are barely visible, while the black version shows fingerprints very easy. Then there's a huge quick charger, and it's branded Lenovo, and here you see the specifications, which indicates 2 amp, and in my test it charges about 30% in 35 minutes. A standard white micro USB cable with normal connectors, and last some paper stuff fully in Chinese. Info and a quick start guide and phone overview. So that's it for the full unboxing. Now let's have a closer look at the phone design. It has a 5.5 inch Full HD IPS display with 401 ppi, protected by Gorilla Glass 3. In the top there's a front speaker, 5 megapixel front camera, light and proximity sensor, and a notification LED. In the bottom, 3 capacitive touch buttons and another front speaker. Unfortunately, the buttons are not backlit, so that's a small downside. The frame is made of plastic and relatively thick. In the bottom there's just a microphone and a micro USB 2.0 port that also supports USB on the go. On the right side we find the volume and power buttons, which both are solid and responsive to use. In the top we find a 3.5mm headphone jack, and I did not have any issues with that. On the back side, which is also removable, there's a noise cancelling microphone, 30 megapixel rear camera with aperture 2.2, dual tone LED flash, and a very fast and accurate fingerprint scanner. And last but not least, it has support for Dolby Atmos surround sound technology, which sounds pretty good. The phone has a good size and it's comfortable to hold, and the white version is less prone to fingerprints. And here a small size comparison to the Lenovo ZUK Z2 Pro with a 5.2 inch display. The materials are all plastic, but the overall build quality actually feels very good. The back cover is removable, but there are absolutely no gaps to find. It closes perfectly fine along the edge on the phone. One of the main highlights on the X3 Lite are the front dual speakers, which are loud and clear with a good sound quality. I will also test the sound later in the video. Let's remove the back side. The back is just made of flexible plastic. The phone is dual SIM, dual standby, and it has a 3300 mAh built-in battery, which gives very good battery life. It also has support for NFC, but only on the front side, so not on the back like on other phones. And the trays are of the old school type and supports 2 micro SIMs, and both also supports mobile data, together with a dedicated microSD card slot, so it's possible to use 3 cards at the same time in this phone, which is very nice. So now let's check the phone in action. Out of the box it comes with Android 5.1 with Lenovo's custom Vibe UI on the top. The phone feels very snappy and there are tons of options to customize the layout. There's a little bit of bloatware on the phone, but most important is that it comes pre-installed with the Play Store and Google Apps. In the settings we find NFC, and notice that the NFC sensor is on the front side of the phone, not on the back. We have display and notification LED settings, screen effects which lets you customize the colors, and the phone is also multi-language as you see here. Here are the device informations, which says 2GB RAM and 16GB storage. The 16GB storage is in one partition. In App Manager we can see the RAM consumption and that it has about 1.1 GB free. Other interesting features are double tap to wake and VR glasses split screen mode that splits any app or screen into two parts. So you for example can use it together with VR Google Cardboard glasses. The rear fingerprint scanner is fast and accurate and it unlocks in less than a second. You simply just place your finger on the scanner and it will wake and unlock instantly. You can also very fast lock the screen with double tap when the screen is on, double tap again to wake it, or just use the fingerprint scanner. Let's now test the front speaker quality and the Dolby Atmos app. The phone just uses Google's camera app with all the standard features that we know from it. And both front and rear camera supports full HD video recording. Here also a quick look into the features and different settings. Here you see some camera samples that I have made. I think the camera is very decent. But I will as always also provide a link to some original camera samples below in the video description, so you can judge them yourself. Pictures have a good amount of detail, nice colors, and most pictures get sharp. The autofocus was not always the fastest, but it still worked okay. And last, here a picture taken with the front camera. It also does a very good job, nice details and enough for fast selfies. The dual LEDs on the back are bright and strong, but I would say they are very average. In the rest of the video I will show you some results from different test apps, and in the end I will run a game, so stay tuned if you want to know more.
bereit für die Mini-Babybell Snack Challenges. Susan Sideropoulos und Jan Stremmel in 3 Disziplinen.
So guys, that's it for the review. Remember also to check out my blog. You'll find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please feel free to comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.